Get strong.
Alright everybody, welcome back to Games and Stuff. I'm your host, Colby Epchum. Nice to see y'all back. Today we got the board set up for y'all already, and it's going to be continuation of Operation Survival. So real quick, they're going to be trying to get through this checkpoint, and it's going to be a big battle. Here we go, let's dive into it. Alright, here's our forces for good, per se. This is going to be the guys that escaped the compound. So here you see we got our Cold Harbor operator, some SAS operators, as well as a commander from Task Force Darkblade. Now they still got their HVT with them, along with Kathy McGinnis, and then back here, also still have Carly C escorting the ambassador. So it's going to be important that neither of these two agents die, and they're going to have to actually get these agents and their assets off the table. Now, actual operators, unfortunately, are expendable, but they're going to have to make it through this checkpoint all the way down here and off the edge of the table. Alright, for my bad guys, you can see we got them lined up right here. We got mostly Nigerian army here, backed up by the Nova Corp PMC. And to decide who actually spawns on the table, I've put dice down, indicating who is actually going to spawn by squad. You'll notice squads 5 and 6 are empty. Let's go over and check those out. Alright, so I just want to highlight these miniatures right here, which are actually not Spectre. They're actually made by this guy, Dan Beetle. Sorry, I'm butchering your last name. Shees. It's a company called Austin Miniatures. All their contact info is right there. I got these guys a long time ago and been waiting to paint them up. Finally got around to painting them, but I mean, look at the quality on that. Now, these are my die-cast Marines. Now, real Marines, don't butcher me, man. I know the camo's bad. Sorry. You know, gotta do what you gotta do, though, to get them on the table. Alright, and now we got these dudes, which I painted kind of like a 90s Delta Force. Something you'd see out of Black Hawk Down, but we figured we'd throw them in there, so if they end up rolling a 5, they're going to get a squad of Marines that's going to come in off a random board edge, and then we'll probably throw some extra enemy in there. And if they end up rolling a 6, they're going to get a Delta Force squad that comes in off a board edge. We'll probably throw some more enemies on there. Alright, cool. All the boring stuff out of the way. Let's go ahead and get dice and see what's actually about to come out the woodwork. Here we go. Squad 5, that's going to be a squad of Marines. Going to spawn in a random location. Okay, from this wide shot of the board, we'll probably do, the north side will be 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 and 6, we'll just re-roll till we get some. Here we go, let's roll it out. And 6. Nope, let's roll it out again. 1, there we go. Sweet, so we spawned him right here on the corner. We put him in a standard wedge formation here. And we got him trying to come in and cause some damage on the back end here. Let's try to roll and see what we got for bad guys. Alright, roll again. And that's squad 1. We're going to roll one more time because we got the Marines on the table. And that's squad 3. Alright, here we go. Squad 1 right here, and then squad 3 right here. So we're going to go ahead and plop them down. Our squad's posted up their RPG up here, along with the Nigerian Army Commander and the Nova Force PMCs. They're kind of facing forward right now, trying to deter these trucks from coming through their checkpoint. Alright, everything's set up. Let's roll off. Rolling both. We're going to do equal commanders just for the sake of ease. Alright, and it looks like Nova Corp goes first. Alright, so I'm going to roll off for Nova Corp. So, 1 to 3, they're going to play ultra aggressive and try to pursue my guys. And 4 to 6, they're going to hang back and fortify. Here we go. Alright, they're going to hang back and fortify. The Nigerian Army Commander in charge of this overall task force is going ahead and he's putting everybody under his command on Overwatch. So if anybody moves, they're fixing to blast. So for the intents and purposes of this scenario right here, our guys are lined up like this. These guys are in their actual seated order in this truck, and these guys are in their seated order in this truck. In the back of this truck, we actually got a law with about 3 rounds of ammunition, so that'll come in handy later. Anyways, these guys aren't doing any Overwatch actions or anything like that. They're just going to try to floor it and get through to the other side of the table. Alright, so all of our forces have stayed still. The Nova Corp PMC are all former operators from different services around the world, so they're a little more aggressive, so they're going to roll to see if they take initiative to try to charge these trucks down. And they do, so they're actually going to unload in their shooting phase. So because they're playing aggressive, their light infantry is going to move up, try to seize the next barricade here. And there we go, now they're getting online. Getting ready to open fire on these trucks. Alright, so after consulting the rulebook here, we got these vehicles. They are going to count as trucks. We're going to go ahead and give them a 12-inch movement speed, and they are just going to go ahead and plow forward into this barricade. Let's measure this out and get. Alright, in a super risky move, they plow forward. Right to about right here. Second truck coming right up behind it. Both trucks having moved up are going to suffer a massive fusillade of fire here. Alright, we'll break it down in order here. We're going to have the RPG go first. He's going to fire at that first truck right there with his Overwatch shot. We're going to use the agility of the truck to defend, as well as +2 because it's moving quick. The truck dip dodges and weaves, and the shell, or the RPG warhead, goes to the left and explodes somewhere off in the distance. Alright, let's go ahead and shoot with the commander. That's going to be a miss. Let's shoot with the infantryman in front. That's going to be a miss. That's a hit with the second one. So we got to roll a penetration test to see how deep that round went into the vehicle. So let's go ahead and roll it out. That's a 3. This is going to be damage. Vehicle's movement is reduced by 6 for the remainder of the game. This is cumulative. If a vehicle's movement is reduced to 0, it can no longer move. Alright, so this dude turns and he puts a round right through the engine block, slowing the speed of this vehicle down to 6 inches. Good God. They're just blasting them. Start with just the regular Nigerian soldier. Here we go. Okay, he definitely misses. Now I'll start with the machine gun. Now machine gun, because it hasn't moved, can shoot about 4 shots. Here we go. Shot 1. Miss. Shot 2. Miss. Shot 3. That's a miss. Here we go. Last shot. That's a miss. Alright, I'm not exactly 100% on the rules for suppression here. This is how I'm going to do it, though. Because the vehicle just got literally shot at 4 times, I'm going to put 4 suppression tokens on there. Plus the one for the warhead that went past. So we're up to about 5 suppression, but our commander has a total command stat of 6, so we should be good right now. Alright, so they're all done trying to blast this vehicle. I'm not going to do these guys because they didn't get put on Overwatch for whatever reason. We'll go ahead and take their tokens off. They can't shoot during the shooting phase. Alright, we're going to continue our movement phase now. Our Marine assault crew is going to move to capture this vehicle right here. Marine Task Force captures the vehicle. So we got a gunner in the back here, rocking an underbarrel grenade launcher. Then we got the commander in the passenger seat, driver. We got 2 guys in the back. They're going to use the vehicle as cover as they creep up. Getting into the shooting phase, we're not going to have anybody from the vehicle take a shot. We are going to have these Marines take a shot on everybody in this hut. So mainly, this guy in the back got a clean line of sight. This guy right here And those are going to be only 2 because the driver's busy getting the Jeep up and running, turning it on, and the commander doesn't really have too clear of a line. Plus, you got a pistol. I made my Marines a trained force. They got M4s with PEC 15s and scopes and all that good jazz. So overall, they'll get a 7+ on shooting, plus whatever they roll. That's going to be a -1 for cover. Actually, he's going to shoot that dude right out in the open. So ain't going to be no cover at all. And that dude only got a defense of 2. Here we go. Bam! Nails him. Let's roll lethality. That's a 4. He's out. Blow up! Marine in the back of the vehicle. Gonna turn. Open fire on the second guy. Right here in the distance. Let's go ahead and roll it out. It's a 5v1. Shot connects. Let's roll lethality. And that's a 3, so he's not dead. But now we got to roll on the wound chart. Let's go ahead and roll on the wound chart real quick. What we got? 1. Alright, since we rolled a 1, my man here has been stunned. He's taken a light wound. He's been clipped by the shot, but he hasn't been killed. And he'll be fine after next turn. Shot's done. Everything's done. Let's go ahead and roll off. And that guy's going first. Here we go. Playing defensive. This commander here is going to go ahead and put his guys back on Overwatch because he probably anticipates that these guys are going to get out of the vehicle or try to plow through. Alright, so here we go. These gentlemen going back on Overwatch. We'll just go ahead and put one down for the 2 of them. That way we can save some tokens. This dude over here is dead. This dude's still stunned. Except this RPG right here is going to be able to hit this vehicle possibly. If they're coming in from the back. They're not really sure what's going on. These guys aren't alerted yet that they have enemy forces coming up behind them. These guys know what's up, but they kind of have shitty radios, so they can't really tell their buddies. Commands for the coalition forces. Nothing for the Marines. Nothing for the guys still inside the trucks. For movement, no Nova Defense Corps or Nigerian Army are moving because they are trying to preserve their Overwatch. For the Marines, they're going to go ahead and drive their vehicle forward. Try to cut in behind here. Go ahead. Give it 12 feet here. Alright. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Here we go. They rolled up quick. 2 Marines here. We're going to give them their standard 6-inch movement. Try to keep them covered behind the truck. Trying to block off some of that sight line and get some shots in. They're also going to go tactical. Now I think tactical is -1, but I like to give -2 for these dudes. Alright, this truck is slowed and it's taken a lot of fire. And if it takes one more shot, it's got to make a command test. If it raises the level of suppression, it's off the table. And we can't afford that. So now we're kind of left in a hard place, right? With a tactical decision. If we try to plow through, we're going to get blasted by a bunch of Overwatch fire. If we get out the vehicle, we're going to get blasted with a bunch of Overwatch fire. If we do nothing, we're going to get blasted with a bunch of fire. They're just going to punch it. They got no choice. They got to get out of there. Alright, so truck's going to try to punch it. Let's go ahead and get the dice box out. Start doing these. Start with machine gun. Machine gun's got a +2. And it's going to be 5, 6, 7. And it's going to be 1 hit. Here we go. We'll make that another hit. That one's going to be clear miss. That one's going to be clear miss. 2 penetration tests. We got to see how far these machine gun rounds go into the vehicle. Hopefully not too far now. Alright, so this is machine gun shooting at 7.62 rounds right through the vehicle here. Go ahead and read off what happens on the chart. The hit passes harmlessly through the vehicle, narrowly missing vital components or crew, or the warhead failed to arm. Shot goes right through the vehicle. We got a 4-passenger compartment hit. Oof. Each passenger suffers a lethality 5+ hit. If they're not killed, make a casualty roll as normal. Alright. That is tough. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 passengers in there. No, 3 passengers. Alright, no 5-ups. Alright, red is going to be for the civilian. Black is going to be for the commander inside the vehicle, and blue is going to be for old girl in the back. Here we go. Alright, so instantly, our asset, that boy's been killed. Commander, he's been killed too. Task Force Darkblade and the survivors take a serious hit. We're going to get one more suppression on here. We're going to go ahead and just roll it off. See if this dude jumps out of the vehicle and just runs out of here. Here we go. We're looking for not to bust a 5. Oh, we're good. Holy smokes, that's not even the end of the turn. Alright, here we go. We got more fire coming down on this vehicle. We're going to go ahead and use these guys. Actually, they already fired their Overwatch shot. Alright, things not looking so hot. Everybody in that vehicle is dead, except for Kathy McGinnis here. And the driver, who's still somehow miraculously alive. This dude, dead. This dude, dead. Alright, this fella right here has got a clear shot right into the window. He's going to go ahead and just double tap real quick. So let's go. So that's a miss. Here we go one more time. That's a hit. Let's roll that pen test. That's another passenger compartment hit. So here we go on a 5 up. They're pretty much going to be blopped. Nope, but he's wounded. Let's go ahead and roll that wound as that round goes through the window and hits the driver. Alright, so driver, medium wound. Model stunned for 2 turns and suffers a -2 to their move and agility for the remainder of the game. Basically, the driver's wrecked. Dude's going to get 2 stun tokens on the hood. Old dude right here can also shoot, so he's going to go ahead and also double tap into the same vehicle. Let's go ahead and roll it out. That's a miss. Actually, both of those will be hits because he has -2 to his stats right now because he's wrecked. We're going to go ahead and just kill him off. Vehicle's going to go spiral out of control here. Crash into this barrier just for cinematic effect. Kathy McGinn is still in the vehicle. Vehicle done gone and crashed into the barricade right here. We're going to go ahead and roll saves for these 2 dudes. If they get a 6, they die. We'll make it real easy for them to jump out the way. Oh, they're good. Both those dudes jump out the way. We'll go ahead and move them back, because in real life, they'd probably be getting a really high pucker factor right now, if you know what I'm saying. One fun reason I crashed the truck, now we can look at the vehicle impact table. Here we go. Let's go ahead and roll. We got a 5. The vehicle goes out of control and rolls D6 in a random direction. I'd already hit that. Vehicle smashes into an object and moves D6 in a random direction. Roll on the armor penetration table with a +3 modifier. Alright, let's roll that armor penetration. That's a 6. Oh my god, it's so bad. Alright, let's go ahead and just keep it up right now because I think it needs to move anyways. Alright, mobility kill. A vital part of the vehicle is hit. The vehicle moves D6 in a random direction, then is immobilized. Roll a D6. On roll 5+, the vehicle rolls onto its side, and its weapons and equipment can no longer be used. Alright, let's do it. Yup. Otherwise, all weapons and equipment can still be used. Each passenger and crew suffers a lethality 5+ hit. Nope, she's dead. Make casualty roll as normal. 1, she's going to be stunned. But she gets out of the vehicle, though. Alright, so here's the narrated version. Vehicle goes right here, smashes into it, flips over, dudes jump out the way. Kathy hops out the back there, but she's stunned for a turn. Good grief, things are not going well for the coalition forces. They are getting thwarted at every turn. Literally every turn. Alright, after they get done putting a bajillion rounds through this truck here, second truck rolls up. It's gonna go diagonal like that. Hit the brakes real hard. Real hard. The mission's already starting to get a little desperate here. Carly C is gonna hop out. Pretty much everybody's gonna dismount this truck. Get ready to give them hell. She is going to grab the law from the back. Prepare to fire that bad boy. For our shooting phase, just about everybody unloaded except these fools up here. So they're going to go ahead and turn. And they're going to try to put a round into this vehicle here. Warhead streaks out of the tube right over the top of these dudes. Here we go. Let's get that second shot in. Alright, second shot fails to connect, so they are good, but they will take 1 point of suppression. Smack my little Legion token right here. Right down on top of the Jeep. Bam. Alright, been a lot of shooting. Now we're fixing to get in the real deal. Cassie McGinnis still stunned, otherwise should be opening up with the 9mm. Here we go. This guy's got him point blank range. He's going to fire 2 shots into this first dude right here. Let's go ahead and bring the dice box over. Let's roll it out. They got a defensive 5 plus 2 for being behind the barricade. And my operator's got a shooting of 6 plus 2 for having the PEC 15 and being up close. Nails him. Let's roll without. He's got body armor, so I got to get him on at 5 up. Nope. Let's roll on the wound chart. Got a 6. Alright, so he just rips into him. Here we go. Catastrophic wound. The model is instantly unconscious, is incapacitated, and begins to bleed out. They die in 3 turns, can't move, attack, or take any actions. There's a rapid exchange of fire between these two. This guy goes down. Go ahead and give him his bleed out tokens. And 3 turns, he's fixing to be dead. We're checking the sight line for this operator here, and we do not see anybody, so he's got no shots from around the side of this vehicle right now. Carly C, on the other hand, she can see these guys way off in the distance, so she's going to go ahead and try to blow this dude away with the law. Carly C with the law, we put the round counter down by 1. She's firing from this point to this point right here. Wide open, no obstacles. Backblast is clear, all conditions are met. She's going to go ahead and roll it out. Let's get it. Oh yeah, it's a solid hit. No miss whatsoever. Rocket streaks in, blows this dude away because there's a 1-inch frag kill zone. Not enough to hit this dude over here, but definitely enough to completely destroy this guy. So he's out. Machine gunner's turned into pink mist. Now the Marines got to open fire. Dude's right here by the truck. Got that one dude over there and the dude by the door pretty much dead to rights. So they're going to go ahead and take their shots. First guy's going to double tap well within range. Let's roll it out. Alright, all modifiers added up is going to be a bonus of 8v2. Hit. Hit. Because he's taken 2 hits successfully, I'm going to go ahead and just kill him off. He's out. Alright, next guy. He's going to go ahead and double tap to this model right here. Hit. Hit. 2 Marines opened up, double tap, take out both their adversaries. Last guy in the truck, he's going to be able to hit these guys up here. Hopefully. Let's try it out. Alright, he's shooting upwards, and he's shooting into cover. So this dude's going to go ahead and take a -3, so it's going to be straight 5v2. That's a hit. Go ahead and double tap. That's a hit. They're gone. Enemy commander takes 2 rounds. Straight gets blocked. He goes down with a face full of lead. End of turn, giving you a wide shot of the action here. Nova Force PMC still has their other commander, so they still got 6v6, although our commander has been killed, so our next highest, I believe, is 6 for the agents. So here we go. Still 6v6. Alright, finally. Coalition forces go first. For the orders phase, Marine Commander is going to put his entire crew on Overwatch. So now they got their lanes of fire locked down. They're going to go ahead and try to take these dudes out, or react if they open fire. Carly C has now taken over nominative control of the operation, as she's the next highest agent in charge. She is going to go ahead and place this guy in the front on Overwatch to try to cover a lane of fire. I'll just put the token up here just to signify he's on Overwatch. to movement and tactical. This gentleman right here is going to move around the side of the vehicle. Kathy McGinnis is finally unstunned. She is going to move her full length to the end of the vehicle. And now the legendary Agent Kathy McGinnis is right here on the other side of the barricade. Hopefully, getting ready to blop this dude. Now, Ambassador's still alive, so Commander is going to go ahead and drop this thing. Any good commander never leaves their assets unprotected. So while this truck was getting blown up and shot up and everybody inside here died in a meat grinder, the Ambassador's still alive. So Carly C's going to grab the Ambassador. They're going to move back here to this corner. So you're going to try to gain a little more protection from any kind of stray rounds. Because what we don't want is this truck to get hit with another RPG round and kill everybody inside. Enemy movement is nothing. RPG's trying to reload. Commander right here is not an idiot. He knows they got him. He's going to throw down his weapon, and he's going to go ahead and surrender. Enemy commander for the Nova Force PMC is taken into custody by this Cold Harbor operator right here. Marine's going to open fire on this position up here. Grenadier in the back here is going to fire his grenade launcher up here, and we're hoping to take this dude completely out. No dice box, just quick roll. He gets him. Grenade flies in, blows up. This dude is toast. Mission recap. We got a couple good licks in here. Got this entire truck taken out. Everybody in it is dead. So we lost our asset. That's going to tell us about the antidote for VX Super. So we still have our agents alive, which is good. We still got our ambassador. So at the end of the day, we're going to be able to recover these bodies. We lost a little bit of intel. We do got another prisoner, though. And we are going to go ahead and bring him back to base. These guys are going to get on a boat with these Marines, and they're going to go ahead and leave the country. Overall, pretty crappy mission. Lost a lot of dudes. Keep losing a lot of dudes on these missions. I don't think the Coalition's doing too good on manpower. We're going to go on some OSPI Black Ops next. We're going to go ahead and do some stealth missions. If y'all get some value out of this, if y'all were entertained, go ahead and give it a like and subscribe. Won't beat a dead horse. See you soon.